Today I'm going to be ranking every single Wild West weapon. I've done this before, so I'm going to do it again. I think this is every single item in the game that's a weapon. Can't think of any that would be missing, but this is close enough. If I miss any, comment them down below and I'll rate them. Let's just start off. First off, we get the Lancaster. I'm going to say A tier. I think they nerfed it a while ago, I can't remember, but they nerfed it to where the range isn't as good, and that really disappointed me because I used to use this as a ranged weapon, obviously not even moving. It's pretty good at ranged. It's also good on horseback, which is a good thing. And then we get the Patterson, that's an S tier, and it's not even, you can't even get it really anymore, so you have to trade for it, and it's really good. It's honestly one of my favorite guns. It's just so slow, and if you hit your shots right, it's perfect. And then we got two protos right here. I wonder why there's two on here. I'll just leave one behind. I'll put it all the way over here. I think, yeah, they also nerfed that. So after the nerf, I'm going to say A tier, but because it's just such a good weapon, I'm going to say S tier. It's just OP, honestly. It's really good. This is a C tier. This is a D tier. There's no contest. It's really bad. This is only good because it's heavier. This is just the worst gun in the game. Golden Mauser. This is actually not too bad, but I'm going to say C tier too. And this is literally just the Dragoon, but you have to pay Robux for it. Kukri. Honestly, I'm going to say A tier because it requires a lot of skill. You have to get your aiming right, and there's no shift lock in the game. If there was shift lock in the game, this would be an easy S tier. It's very expensive too, so yeah, I think it's just a really expensive dagger. And then we get the Volcanic. That's honestly an A tier too. It's pretty good. It's really good against characters like the skeletons and stuff because it does a damage buff. It only is around Halloween though. So, and then the Volcanic Lightning. I really like this one, but we're gonna rate it a B tier because it doesn't really have any stats improvements from the original Model 3. And then the Occult Shotgun, same thing there. And the Occult Mule. Yeah, this one's the sawed-off. This one's the full one. They're the same guns. I'll give them grace because that was just a reskin for the event and they were free. Since they were free, honestly, they're pretty good. Then we get the Frozen Volcanic. This one's, I don't know. The scope kind of sucks and it's just hard to aim and doesn't do enough damage for me, honestly, so I'm gonna put it there. This one I kind of like, but once again, it's just a reskin. This is a dagger. I will put it B. I don't really use that one, the Occult Dagger. This thing honestly sucks. It's too hard to use. It's big and bulky to hold. This bow isn't too bad. I'm gonna say B tier. It's pretty mid. Requires some skill because, you know, bows are pretty hard in the game. I'm not really good at using them. If you were good at using them though, I'd say probably an A tier because this one does a freezing effect. And this one is the lightning one, I think. It's not, this one isn't as good. And so is this one. This one's good. These ones are just standard bows with lantern. That's not a weapon. I'll put it there. Sharps is pretty good. I'll put it at a B tier for me personally because I am not the best at using it, but it's a very good weapon if you are good at using it. And then the Lynx, honestly pretty good. Actually, I'm gonna say A tier for that one. That's a pretty good one. Hammer, honestly kind of, yeah, I'm gonna say it's like a pepper gun, I'm pretty sure. Lock, honestly, is pretty good. This was my main weapon before the auction guns came out. Then we get the Harmonica. I like this one. Same thing with the Lock. It was my main one. Hardford, I really like Hardford. I use it a lot. Forgot the name of this one. We know what it is. It's basically the Hardford, but without a scope. It's not as good, honestly. It requires a lot of skill, and this headshot's pretty good though. 1855, honestly A tier. It's just OP. Snowball. I mean, Winchester, I like that one too. That's a really good one. And the Horsebow, I'll put it there because once again, it requires some skill. I mean, not really that much skill for the Horsebow. It has some really good accuracy and drawback time, but you know, this one is underrated, but I don't use it enough to really rate it that well. Dragoon, same thing here. It's just a shotgun pistol. Navy, that's a good one. I'm gonna say A tier. Did a review on that one. And sawed off, it's okay. Mule, same thing with, I'm gonna say it's not as good because it only has 2 bullets, but it's a standard double barrel shotgun. So Lamont, I think. I like Lamont. I actually really like Lamont. It's really good on close range and fanfire. Yellow Boy, pretty mid. I ranked this one higher because I like the red nose scope on it. This one, it doesn't have that, just an iron sight, so not really that good. But this one you can aim better with it, so kind of better. And it's pretty, you know. Peacekeeper, pretty mid. I'm gonna say D tier. I'll say C tier. It's an okay starter weapon. This bow sucks. TNT, C tier. These arrows, I'll say C tier. Not too bad. Oh, this is my favorite. The Mare's Leg. Love that gun. It's my favorite. Then we get the standard. Yeah, I don't like this gun. The Volcanic rifle. Spitfire, I'm gonna say it's been nerfed so many times. My God, I hate Spitfire. I tried it once. Someone let me use it. I did not like it at all. It's only a ranged weapon. When you're ranged with it, it's the same thing as the sharps. I'm not good with ranged, like scoped things. I'm not good at sniping people because it's just too hard. But if you are, then it's pretty good, but it's not worth like $75 million, you know? It's just overrated, honestly. I could get away with using a sharps and be fine. Volcanic pistol, still pretty okay. Axe gun is actually pretty decent. I'm gonna say A tier. It requires a lot of skill, and it has an axe because you only have one bullet and the axe. So, but if you do hit your shots right, it's really good. Dagger, I mean, Bowie knife is honestly a pretty good one. It's an here. We'll put this one here and this one here. It's an upgrade from this one. Axe, we're gonna do this because based on the trees. Tomahawk, pretty mid, honestly. This thing honestly sucks. Bear trap, when does anyone ever use that? This thing, lightsaber, ooh, you know we're putting that at. I've never seen this before, so I don't know how to rate it. So lightsaber, it does 40 damage. Okay, we'll put it with the Bowie knife. We'll put it here because it does the same amount of damage as the Bowie knife. Egg launcher, I mean, you can only use it for the Icon in 2020. Wait, is that Aquidus? Yeah, these are both Aquidus. Aquidus, I mean, it's pretty good. Hammer, once again, I don't know the stats of these. Mjolnir, yeah, we got Mjolnir in here. It does splash damage. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna say that's pretty C tier to me, B tier to me. It's pretty cool. This thing, I'm pretty sure the M1911. Oh heck yeah, dude, that's an S tier, bro. That's just 100 damage. This is an S tier too. It's godly. It's obviously. And then what about the shotgun? Unreleased Marlin shotgun? No, it's the, I don't know, what is it called? I don't know what this one is. It's Skies, I'm pretty sure. And where is the dev ones? The Headsman, that's what it's called. Oh, obviously it's S tier. It does 500 damage. Only 500? Holy crap. Yeah, that's a dev item if I've ever seen one. Okay, and then we got explosive. I like these. These are cool. If you use them right, they can be pretty good. These I've never really used. Go with the blow dart, Gatling ammo, and then we've got the extra proto. So yeah, honestly, that's my list. It's a pretty decent list. There's a lot of extra stuff on here. I mean, these are all the items. I don't know why the lantern and the extractor are on there. I mean, I guess the extractor does damage, I think. But yeah, overall, my S tiers are the Patterson, the prototype, the mare's leg, and obviously the 3 dev weapons. And then my A tier is the Lancaster, the Kukri, First Volcanic, the Lynx, the Hardford, the 1855, the Winchester, the Navy, the Lamont, and the Axe gun. Most of the C tiers are like, I never use them, and D tiers are like, what is even this? I don't even know what this is. Why would I use a bear trap? But yeah, overall, this is my list. I think it's pretty decent. Let me know what you think in the comments below. On that note, I hope you did enjoy, and make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. That's pretty much it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.